a lot of the times. Anyway, the third thing, even though, remember, this is from a female, like, because a female directed most of these episodes, so female perspective or viewpoint, even she is looking at Barney as a male chauvinist, sexist, all the isms that you could think of, right? But even this guy who treats women probably like they are less than him, even he says you can think about getting married once you're 30. 30. That just so happened coincides with women hitting the wall. So they even want the chauvinist guys to hopefully change their ways and get married after a certain age. Let's continue.
Ed, say I'm training day at school and a 5-year-old boy got to second base with me. Wow, you're cooking?
Yes, I am.
Aw. Are you sure that's a good idea after last time you looked really creepy without eyebrows?
I can handle this. I think you'll find I'm full of surprises tonight.
This is Lily. This is obviously his fiance. Remember, she's the girl that had sex with him in the same room, on the same bed, with Ted in the same room. And her first physical introduction to us, she talks about a 5-year-old getting to second base, and you can see the handprint on her boob. There's a reason for this, and that is because they want you to look at this woman who they're going to also paint as, the traditional modern woman. She's like a traditional woman, but she's the modern version of it. And that this woman is also sexually liberated, much like the other women, right? But they're wanting to paint this picture, and you'll see in later episodes go on that even these traditional women, the modern traditional woman, even these women are sexually liberated. They have sexual fantasies. They are sexual beings. So they want to view her already as being a woman who is not traditional in the sense that she's traditional like the women of old when it comes to sex. She is more open when it comes to sex, as stated by her having sex with Ted in the same room as her and Marshall. And one last thing, Marshall, that's right, this goes to the goofy husband trope, and it goes also to the Huffington Post, the losing out on respect. While men don't want to get married, they'll lose out on respect. This goes into that. This ties into that because Lily says, are you sure you're okay with cooking or something, whatever he's doing in the kitchen? Because last time he burnt off his eyebrows, right? There's that goofy dad, that goofy husband. So they're not even married. They're technically not even engaged yet. This is the episode. So he's already shown that he can be the goofy, and this works for the character for Jason Segel because, Jason Segel is also a goofy guy, but this just plays more into that losing out on respect reason that most men give for not getting married. I think all he was doing was cooking, and she said, are you sure that's a good idea? After what happened last time with your eyebrows, implying that he can't even do a simple task that is traditionally aligned towards the woman, cooking, cleaning, maintaining the house. He can't even do things like that without making a mess of things. And this kind of sets that bar for men going into marriages as well, because this is what they're being fed. This is what they're seeing in their television sets anytime they turn on their phone.
Marshall was in his second year of law school, so he was pretty good at thinking on his feet.
Look at him move! And that's all of them.
I'm gonna go.
I'm so happy for Marshall. I really am. I just couldn't imagine settling down right now.
Ted obviously just told a lie there. Obviously, we know that he's thinking about marriage, but also, according to the data, he's also in the age of commitment. From the Today article, from the survey, he is in the age of commitment. He's ready to get married. He's just barely out of school. But why does he say that? Because they want to push the idea that, men just aren't ready, even though we can clearly see that Ted is ready to get married, or at least from the mindset. He's not quite there yet, I guess, on the experience. but not in the way that you would think. He's not dealt with women enough. You can kind of tell he's still, and you'll see this in later episodes when you see his ex-girlfriend, played by Laura Prepon from that '70s show. You're gonna find out that he's really lacks experience with women, and that is why I say he's not technically ready to be married. But the show wants to push the idea that this is how modern men are. They just say that they're not ready for marriage, but you're gonna find out in this next clip or in the next part that he actually is. He's gonna give away signs. And to touch again on the goofy husband trope. So Marshall is a second-year law student, and when she asked him what other surprises would he be given her, right, Lily, all that he could think of was a nonsensical word, right? So again, remember that trope is going to be played on for a minute. So let's continue.